Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 99. We one away from the big one, man. I'm Michael Flix, happy to be back.
And I go by Redd, a.k.a. your auntie's favorite nephew.
I love that.
I'm just saying.
You got to come. I thought you was coming with the bet on Redd one. I like that one more, though. I think I like that
That's when I'm in my bag, when I'm trying to get clients and stuff. I'm like, you need to bet on, but it's true. You bet on Redd, you win every time.
I heard that. How you doing, my brother? How was your Labor Day weekend?
It was cool. Let's see. Friday, I went to Camels. Shout out to my boy B. Jones, went to MC with him. Mm-hmm. Saturday, I had clinical, and then I turned around and went to Brunch and Beach. Shout out District 619. And then Sunday, I went to Courtyard, hollered at Hickeys and Dry Humps. Shout out to my boy Les. He was DJing on the ones and twos. And Saturday that, and I was editing pictures all week. So.
That boy was outside all weekend.
But what about you?
I don't think I did anything. Who's the all white? No.
That was last weekend.
Yeah, that was last week. Sunday night. No, I'm sorry. Sunday during the day, I went to a barbecue. Or was that Monday? How can I not remember my weekend? Sunday was the barbecue. I think Friday night, I was hanging out downtown. I don't remember. I definitely had a lot of fun with both things I did. Okay. Hanging out downtown was always fun. Meeting new friends and hanging out with new people. That's always fun and a good vibe. And then, like I said, the barbecue on Sunday, that was a lot of fun. That was like, we're doing the 100th episode party this weekend. But I was about to say that barbecue was like the perfect ending and like bookend to my summer. It was dope. I needed I hadn't been to like a really dope barbecue like that with like people my age and just outside and the dominoes going and the spades over there and they got the game on over there. Like I hadn't had one of those all summer, so I was really, really happy to do that. Shout out to my people Zoe hosting a really, really dope barbecue and welcoming all of us into her home. That was really dope. That was really, really dope. So yeah, I had a good weekend, man. Hung out with my kids. Took a nice train ride with my kids out to the beach. That was dope. Yeah, I had a good time.
You got to pull up to the Brunch and Beach next month. I don't know when they doing it. They said they had a spades game going. It was so many black people, but none of the black people wanted to play.
Oh, that's a dumb
Auntie, we had Auntie from Chicago. Uh-huh. She ran the table. First hand, she got 10 books. And she was just... But nobody wanted to play, so if any of y'all like playing spades, come to Brunch and Beats next month. But bro, it was good. Food was cool. Louisiana Purchase. They be having that Southern.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah, man. Other than that, I've just been working. Keeping all my energy and my brain power on this 100th episode and how we can make it dope in the party. The episode is gonna be what the episode is. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be dope, like we always do it. But I was just thinking about like how the celebration is gonna go and exactly what that's gonna look like. Because like I said, taking that loss that I took last weekend downtown, that messed me up. So I had to like really rethink the whole everything. So I think I have it figured out, and it's gonna be a good time on Friday. But yeah, just been working, man. It's been working. You know what? Speaking of that, it was another thing I wanted to talk about. People don't look at podcasting as work, and I do. The way I do it is work.
I mean, you got to set the cameras up, you got to set the lights, you got to run the film, you got to edit the film.
But I mean, even as far as like when you think about like everything that goes into like work or running a business, like I got it. Like you said, all of that stuff costs money. To be in here to film the podcast, it costs money to be able to come in the door and turn the lights on, you know what I mean? And even just like outside of like the logistics of it, like the financial part of it and like the hardware, like when you're like building or creating something, it never leaves your brain. Like even when I'm not here, I'm thinking about, okay, what am I going to talk about on the podcast next week? And even if I get a nice sized list, it's like, okay, I know what I'm talking about this week. What's going to be going on like next week? Because I don't always want to just talk about like social media, like what's going on, because everybody's going to talk about that. I want to make like evergreen episodes to where you could turn this on a year from now and you're still going to enjoy it. You're still going to laugh because we're not talking about what Cardi B did. We're talking about what's in our brain and what's dope to us. You know what I mean? So, you know, the way I go about it is work, and I've put money into this show. I've already made a little bit of money from the show. Like it's absolutely a job. This is absolutely one of my jobs, without a doubt. And you know what? To that point, I think that was kind of the mistake I made with one of my last co-hosts. Not really, like he didn't view it as such, and maybe that, like I said, maybe that was my mistake. Not really, like, because it's fun. Like it's a fun job. Like I've been on here getting mad tipsy before. Like, and you can't do that at every job. You know what I mean? But I mean, I guess if you work for yourself, you can. But I'm saying, like, I don't want to make it seem like it's not fun. I love doing this. I only do it because I love it and because it's enjoyable and because I have a passion for it. But it is work though, and I don't think like people don't see it as that. It's people like, oh, you get to sit down with your homie and just kick it and talk for an hour and then go home. Like, yeah, that's true. That's because that's, with all humbleness, we're good enough to make it look that way. It's a lot more that goes into it.
I think it's what they say, when you love what you do, it's not really work. But I mean, I think when you love something and you give it your all, people don't understand that until they have something that they have to give their all to. It's kind of like
100%.
With photography.
100%.
You know, photography, people say, oh, I like, your camera takes really good pictures.
I hate that.
Or, oh, you got a little camera. Oh, you're a little photographer. They always, everybody tries to downplay it, but like the money, the work, the edits to make some of y'all not so pretty people pretty.
Goodness gracious.
That's a lot of work, okay? Some of y'all be having them moon craters and shit on your face. Teeth be yellower than a crayon, and we gotta go in.
You can't be talking about your clients like this.
I don't give a look, bro. Look, I'd have been to some of these events, man. The point I'm making is we go through, we do these things, and we really, we love what we do, but we make sure we put out the best quality product. And whatever, anybody that runs a business, podcast, photography, selling candles, whatever, when you really locked in, you're gonna give it the best possible. You gonna give it your all. But then, like I say, everybody love to say it ain't work till they gotta do something, and then they like, ooh.
And you know what? I shouldn't have said, well, you shouldn't be talking about your clients like that. But to that point, when it is something like that and you make it look not that way, that's when people really see your talent. Because it's been like, and I would never say a team, a name, or a player, anything like that. But it's been times when, like, because, you know, I film a lot of high school basketball. It's been times when I'll go out there and cover a kid and he scored the ball 3 times, which is fine. I wasn't an all-star. I was dope on a football field, but I wasn't an all-star basketball player, so I'm not dissing somebody that only scores 3 points. But I'm saying I could take those 3 baskets that you scored and chop it and put the edits and effects on there and make it look like you dropped 20. You know what I mean? And that just goes to your point. Like you said, if you got them craters and stuff and you make it look like you don't, then that just goes to how good you are at something. I hate that when it's like, oh, your camera take good pictures.
But I think
I hate that one.
People don't appreciate it until they're the ones in the driver's seat.
100%.
Like they don't.
100%.
Like I was telling somebody the other day, this happens, and it's probably happening to you too, where like you'll be having a conversation with somebody, or they'll see you out with your camera and like, oh, you take pictures? Like, yeah, I take pictures, and it never fails. They be like, oh, let me see your portfolio. So I pull up the IG and they like, oh, damn, you really a photographer? I'm like, what? Why would I lie? And then it's like, it goes, you know, but what was my point? When you care about what you do, you gonna give it your all, and people don't understand that. You know, it's until they book the amateur, cheap person that'll do it for the free or do it for the 10. Because what I've learned, and I had to stop because I used to get so frustrated because I wasn't getting bookings because everybody wanted me to do it for free, and then I realized I was in the wrong audience. I was around people that didn't care about their brand. Like, I don't care if you a rapper, if you a artist, or if you a whatever it is, whatever industry that you in, if you really care about your brand, if you sell cupcakes, I want to work with somebody that cares about the brand. I want somebody that cares about the quality of the pictures, the quality of the videos, how sharp the edge, you know, how everything looks. Because I'm going to look at you like, if you don't care about your brand, neither should I. And those are usually the people that are trying to get it for the $10 or the free, or I can get you in the club, I can get you a bottle. I don't even drink. I don't want no damn liquor. I want my money. I don't even like half y'all. Like, you like, man, come kick with us in the section. I don't even know y'all. What I'm gonna do? I don't drink. Give me my money. Like,
you're just trying to get me over here with my camera while you turn it up so you can get some pictures of you in the section.
I know you probably had this happen too, where like when you first started off, you get that phone call. Hey, bro, what you doing? Hey, pull up to this party and bring your camera. Nah, hell no.
If they my people and I'm not doing nothing and I want to get out the house, I'll pull up, but not like you're not gonna hit me before the party talking about how fly the party is and how dope it is and how big the Airbnb is and everything you got going on. Like, yeah, bro, pull up with that camera. It's gonna be a mood. It's like, okay, I mean, if you're inviting me to the party, I would love to come and party with you because we people. But are you booking me? Because if you're booking me, then there's a price that come with that. You know what I mean? Like, so, and that was another thing I had to learn to stop doing. I was like, oh, if I want to go to the party, I'll go. I had to learn to stop taking stuff last minute. Because that was another thing that messes with your value as well. When people know that they could just book you last minute instead of going through the necessary process to book you, whether you got a website or they got to hit your DM or however they got to go about it. When people know that they could just hit you last minute, it kind of messes with your value. It's kind of like a double-edged sword for me because I could have somebody, like a parent, hit me the morning of a game and be like, hey, yo, my son is playing against such and such a school. I didn't even realize they probably finna go crazy tonight. Can you slide? And it's like, and even sometimes when it's last minute, I'm gonna charge a little bit extra, and I'm gonna tell them that. Like I had plans to be home either with my kids or editing a project that I was already working on. So it's gonna cost you to get me away from either my kids or just what I'm already working on. You know what I mean? So
and see, my whole
it's a double-edged sword.
And then too with that, like it depends on what's going on. Cause like if you my people, I don't have to charge. I'm not money greedy, money hungry, but like I've done projects with people, some dope ass people like who work with NFL players and college players, like, and I just pull up and snap some pictures. But like, it really depends. Yeah, like I don't be out in the clubs no more unless I'm working or supporting somebody. So I'm not finna kick it like this one girl. She cool, but she wanted to book me. She was turning 21. She wanted me to hang out with her from 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. As Bernie Mac say, my body weary. I'm not finna sit here from 3. Look, I was like, you gotta pay me. She's like, that's too much. I'll get somebody for free. You go do that. Cause I'm not finna be with your ass. Cause y'all gonna be drinking. Cause you know when you turn 21, you was invincible. You drink gasoline if it wouldn't kill you. So I'm like, I'm not finna sit here with y'all and all the hoop. 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. Oh no.
Heck no.
And I respect it. If you ain't got no money, you ain't got no money. But at the same time, if you don't have any money, you shouldn't be asking for the services that you asking for. And it shouldn't be, you know, I'll work with you, but you can't come to me and be like, and we've talked about this before, of like, hey, I see what you charge, but I only want to pay this. I'm like, I send other people. I hit them up. Hey, yo, this person, they lowballing me. You want it? I'll take it.
And see, I'm not like, I know like some photographers is like high school students where they just trying to get their hands on whatever bread they can get. And so to them, I'll throw them that. But like any of them, like you, like any of like my friends that are like respected photographers, I'm not sending them no lowballers. Like, nah, I didn't appreciate it, so I know you wouldn't.
No, my homeboy, he was cool with it. He took. I get what you're saying though, because too, and that's the hard part with what I've learned in the photography industry. Once I got into that, it's so cutthroat because, like, not just the people, but some photographers, they're kind of weird. And I say weird, like, personality-wise. Like, you say, like, you remember how me and you met? Mm-hmm. We met at the block party, mm-hmm. and you was filming, and I was taking a picture, and I was like, oh, you do. And then we was like, cool, shot you the pictures, it was all love. Mm-hmm. Bro, I've been places to where I was at a high def event. But the last event I shot, I was at a high def event, and I'm snapping this dude at the bar, and this photographer he worked for the venue. I'm doing my thing, and he comes up and he started telling me about all the models he worked with and how good he is. And he's like, you want to see my portfolio? I'm like, not really. He's like,
I know who you're talking about.
He's like, I only do work with these people. I said, I don't care if you work with Jesus. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Because I'm like, why are we having this? Because now I feel like you trying to assert something. Because then the next thing I'm gonna do, since you talk so highly, I'm gonna look at your profile. And 9 times out of 10, those people that move so arrogant, I have not yet seen one profile where I was impressed. It's the ones that, like you say, chill, cool. You be like, damn, they do some dope ass.
Because when you know you, I don't want to say when you know you got it like that, but when you know you got quality work and that you've got a solid portfolio of, like, even if it's not high quality, I don't even want to put like no caveats on it. When you know you dope, you just let your work speak. And that's in any field, whether you playing basketball, whether you're a photographer, whether you a model, whether you make clothes. Like, you don't need to be, bro, what's the saying? I can't think of it right now. I can't think of it. But like when you just, like, your work speaks, bro. Your work speaks. Kobe said he wanted to be the best. He wasn't walking around every day saying, I'm the best. He put the work in and went out on the court, and all the other basketball players said, that nigga's the best. You don't have to do all that talking when you dope.
You don't, and I think that's the problem. Like, it's too much. People think, like, someone say, like, they're so focused on being that guy or that girl, the work falls short.
Yep.
We all need work. We all need practice. I stay practicing, trying to get better. I like experiment. Like I just started experimenting with Photoshop. You should want to get better, but like, even if I think a photographer, it's like this here. Your journey and my journey is both different. I might look at somebody's work and be like, they work ain't all that. But I'm gonna keep that to myself. It's not my job to tell you your work. If I see something that I think you can improve on, I might say, hey, can I give you some advice or give you something? I don't want to overstep. But I'm never gonna go to somebody and be like, you need to step your game up. Because I feel like everybody has different styles. Everybody has learning points. Like, I have never had any type of real photography training. It's all been YouTube and just working and failing and going back and going back. So like, somebody that's taking classes, I respect them, but you know what I'm saying, you can't come to me. Like I'll tell you, I had an example. This dude was talking crazy one day. He was talking about how published he was and all this work. And he was like, yeah, I got 10 years in the game. His 10 years looked like he had only been doing it for like 2 years. And see, my thing is with the whole publishing, I might ruffle some feathers here on this whole publishing thing. If you're published, salute, because there's some dope publishing, like photographers that get published. But what they don't talk about, there's a lot of these publishing magazines that the acceptance rate is 85%, 90%. And I know this because I've submitted. So you going for these 90% acceptance rate submissions, of course you're gonna get published. And if you do it 10 times, okay, you're 10 times published. But then my next question is, where has it gotten you? Because if you just submitting to a company that, one, you paying for, that's another thing. Some of y'all be out there paying for this stuff. So when you say like, oh, I'm published, it's not really an accomplishment, because you or I or she or whoever can do the same thing. I salute you for it, but that shouldn't be your
claim to fame.
I'm gonna lead that with I'm public. Now, if you up there in LA or something, you working with the celebrities like The Weeknd, and you really get salute. But if you doing these regular, my little cousin could submit an iPhone picture and get published. Then
and again, it's like you said. If you like it, I love it. If you happy doing that, then more power to you. And especially if you making money, like more power to you. But that's in any field, bro. Like you. And again, if I don't want to make it sound like that, like if you happy with it, okay, because I don't mean it to sound that way. But for example, everybody knows the NFL is what's considered professional football.
Yeah.
If you've played in the football league in your town and you played in, I need to stop because I got too many athlete friends. I shouldn't do it like that. But all I'm saying is, like, pro is pro. So, and published is published.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what I'm saying is, if the majority of the people in your field can go and do that too, it really shouldn't be anything to brag about.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
That's how I say it. I shouldn't even mention sports or anything.
You know,
if what you're bragging about, most people can do it, it's not really anything to brag about.
It's not. And I think that's what a lot of...
I probably got myself in trouble with a few friends with that one.
No, but I think that's real talk, because, and even if you are like, whatever, like going back to, if you really love what you do, you're always going to try to progress and be better. You're not going to be worried about shitting on the next man or woman. Like I said, I haven't got it figured out all the way yet as a photographer. I'm still trying to get better. But I can't go up to somebody that just started yesterday and start bashing on them. Like, we all started off somewhere. And some people get opportunities, better opportunities than other people. Maybe you're just in the right spot at the right time. I can't knock you for that. But, yeah, this whole competitive, I'm better than you, this how many models I shot, you know, that's lame to me.
That got me thinking about something. I'm talking about like bragging about like what you've done. I gotta like give people confidence if they're talking about it. Where do you get your confidence from?
I'm a Leo, baby. No, honestly, I say it starts at home. My mom and my dad, they always just instilled in us confidence. Don't be ashamed of who you are. remain humble. Never look down on other people, but don't let somebody make you feel bad for the confidence in yourself. It's like Deion Sanders said, don't let, what is it? I gotta look it up. But it's basically like, don't let my
confidence something your insecurities or something like that.
I'm gonna look.
I know what you're talking about.
Don't let my confidence offend your insecurities.
Yep.
And I live by that because, like I said, like you have to find it within you, and it goes back to as I mature, I realized, like we talked about in like as a journey, I was around a lot of insecure people that made me feel bad for who I was or who I am. Cause I wasn't walking around saying I'm better than you. I was just like, look, I know I'm the shit. I know I look good. I know I'm that dude, and I'm gonna keep it moving. But it never was, I'm better than Flix, I'm better than this person, I'm better than her. It was just, I know who I am.
That's my biggest thing when like people like when confidence, to the quote, upsets people, insecurities. Because I was thinking about my answer right now. Part of it is a little shallow. Like you said, like I know I look good. Like yeah, like on top of thinking I'm handsome just because my parents told me I was handsome before I left the house. Like yeah, I think I'm a handsome dude, and I'm bald and short and skinny, and I think I look good still. You know what I mean? And just but anyway, my confidence definitely comes from at home first and foremost for sure. Like my parents just always told me that I was handsome, so I always felt like I was handsome. And then also dressing well and smelling nice. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like
I mean, it does something to you.
Like when I gotta go somewhere and it's like I didn't get a chance to get like take the shower that I wanted or like find the outfit that I wanted, and I'm kind of just there. It kind of make me want to stand off to the side, bro.
I feel that.
If I can't take my 30-minute shower and really get my whole bag and get my smell goods and everything, I'm gonna feel weird when I'm in there, bro. I am. I feel like my clothes don't even sit on my body the same when I don't take a shower.
I feel that. Like when I go out, I always wear jewelry when I go. When I'm like out. That's just who I am, and I feel like if I don't put that shit on, I feel off. Like, and that's the thing. Like, somebody asked me too about the jewelry. They were like, "You wear that?" I was like, "Hell no, I'm not." If I go to the mall, I'm going to the grocery store or to the Petco. I'm not wearing all that. But when we out. But no, I think confidence definitely instilled, and then it's just something that for me, for a long time, I kind of like it was up there, and then as I got older, I kind of held it within because it was the people I was around. I didn't want to make them feel bad.
Yeah, see.
And then I kind of got over it, and I realized, and I tell people, I don't want to be around insecure people. If you see me put that shit on, I want it to motivate you. Because if I see you got that shit on, that's going to motivate me. If I see you got the chains or the shoes or the shirt, damn, I got to go get. And it's not in a way of, oh, I got to outdo Flix. It's like, damn, I got to step. It's like, I got some homeboys.
If I'm out with bro and I know bro's a stepper, I got to step.
I got a homeboy. He live in Hawaii. Shout out my boy Key. Key, designer to the head to the toe, but that's keto. Now, I ain't making money like Key, you know what I'm saying? But Key always put that shit on, so I gotta put my shit on. But it's because bro on his game, I gotta be on my game. But it wasn't like a competition. It was just, that's what we do. And then vice versa. Bro see me, shit, bro got shit, I gotta go.
And it's just better when it's like that. I remember I had some dudes looking at me like, almost like I was gay when I said this to him, bro. Like, pause, or like, if I offended anybody by saying that. But this dude I used to kick it with, he a fly dude, handsome dude. Everywhere he go, he got his choice of the ladies. I ain't gonna hold you. He got his choice every time he step. Tattoos, nigga got dimples, neck tats. He a lit nigga. I'm not gonna. We not cool no more, but I can be honest. Nigga lit. Nigga dirty Mac me. He can go about his business. But damn, why was I bringing that up? What'd you say before that?
Like putting that shit on, like
boom. Yeah. So I used to kick it with him, right? And like I said, I'm a handsome dude. I know how to put a fit on. We go out, we do all right, talking to women, and we do all right. He kept bringing this dude. He was yeah, it's cool. He was a barber, so like he meet a bunch of people, and he's like, oh, I'm going out, come out. It's one dude he had become friends with. He kept having this dude come out, and this dude would wear like the same like little like gray and white sweater
Damn.
He had switched the pants out from like all the time, but like the same gray and white sweater, the same kicks. He had like his like posture was all like weird. He just didn't seem confident, didn't really know how to speak, was always like sipping his drink, like looking weird. And I'm like, I had to tell bro, I was like, hey bro, like, why you keep bringing this nigga out, bro? And they was looking at me like I'm the foul nigga, which I know it sounds foul, but I'm like, he don't even really fit the group. And when we try to get him to like, not even necessarily like trying to dress like us or move the way we move outside, but just to the point of like just looking your best and being confident when you step out. I'm not saying I would never say try to dress like me, because I think my style is unique. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I got going on. So I wouldn't say try to like dress the way like everyone else is dressing, but just like you see we stepping, bro, so step. And like you see like the energy that we got when we out, so just that's it. Just confidence, bro. I can't stand being around people who don't have confidence.
And
bro.
see, like I'm the type, I try to help him out. I try.
And we did. And he wasn't never trying to take heed.
I remember I had some coworkers a long time ago. He was older than me, but like he had me about like, I was like in my mid-20s, he was like in his late 30s or whatever that math was. But anyway, I tried to put him on game, bro. I remember we went to the club. I would make a damn fool of myself. I'd play the like, you know, you go on a 2-man, you see 2 girls. I would play the ignorant friend, and I'm like, you come in and be the shy, I'm a nice guy, and I just looked ignorant. And he would just, I'd be like sitting there and I'm looking like, I'm giving you the alley, come save the day. And he wouldn't, you know, but I think too, like I say, you know, confidence is something you got to work on, not just as men, women too.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
But you do, with that though, you do have to surround yourself with the right people, because some people, when they know you confident and they know they're not, because bro, it's men in their late 40s and their early 50s that I've gotten into it with, and I can tell, because at that age they still don't have that confidence. And it's crazy, because it's like, I listen to how they talk. It's like how when old heads try to talk to you, right? Like, I grew up around an older generation, so I understand how old heads talk, how they operate, because they've given me a lot of game. So like when I'm talking to you, like say you got me beat by like 10 years, 20 years, I'm listening to what you're saying. And I think I can spot when you really just a hater. And I think like, so what I'm basically getting at is, what I'm saying is, it don't matter how old you get, if you ain't got confidence, you don't have confidence. It don't just go away overnight because you hit 40 or 50 or even 60. Because there's dudes right now that they act like they got confidence, but they really ain't got shit. And then they start projecting.
That's a fact.
And that's what a lot of people do.
Yeah. Confidence is a lot to me. It makes me feel weird to even be around people who aren't like confident, like insecure people. I don't like it, because it makes me want to help. And there's nothing I could do to make you more confident in yourself. So then I just got to remove myself, and I just feel awkward.
See, I try. Like, I don't be trying to save the day, but
that's why I'm big on compliments. That's why, like, whenever like you moving around with me at any party or Soul Sunday or whatever, I'm just walking past. I give mad compliments, bruh. Mad compliments. Like, it could be a random girl like, oh, I love your hair, and I'm never gonna speak to this girl again, probably never see her again in life. But I just know how big compliments are for people. I know how much it could do for somebody's compliment. I can't tell you how many times I walk past somebody and giving them a random compliment, and you can just see their face light up, or like a woman tell me like, oh, you just made my day. Like, that's big for people, bro. That might be to give them what they need to not do something bad, you know what I mean?
Bro, this one dude was so uncomfortable with a compliment. I was in a club one time years ago, and he had this chain on, and I just went up and said, yo, that's a dope ass chain. But I guess he thought that was me, like I was trying to rob him or something. He said, oh no, it ain't real. I was like, okay, I just wanted to give you a compliment. I don't want to know your financial.
You know what's a compliment I've been getting? I gotta shout out my nail lady. I've been getting a lot of compliments on my nails lately, bro, and I like it. I do like it, bro. I can't lie. Hey, look. Hey, bro, I almost forgot to say that. I did want to speak on this with something about confidence. So, was it last week? No, The weekend before last. I got my nails done on like a Thursday night. Friday night before I headed downtown to work and then find some fun to get into. Line my beard up real nice, shave my head. Bruh, I stepped out the house with my beard line, fire, and my nails done. I was like, you know what? I understand how the women be feeling when they get their hair laid and the nails done and the makeup. I mean, granted, I ain't got no makeup. I be doing my thing with my skincare, but I don't even do no makeup or nothing. But I was like, I get it. I understand how the women be like, oh, my hair laid, my nails done. It's time to pop out. I get it. I was definitely feeling that way, bro. I actually we keep the identity under wraps, but I actually had a girl tell me, not your nails looking better than mine. I was like, easy.
I feel like self-care is the best care.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I feel like...
And that goes into self-confidence.
They do, because like I say, I mean, I got a haircut today because I felt like it had been too long. Just realized, I was like, damn, because being so busy, usually I get a haircut like every 2 weeks, but I've been so wrapped up and stuff. I just happened to look in the mirror the other day and I was like, damn, I ain't been in the barber in a minute. But like, yeah, definitely self-confidence. And plus, if you ain't got none, they got so many YouTube videos out there and books and podcasts and all different types of stuff. You can get on Eventbrite, go to them little free groups and everything. And
then like they put everything online for you to learn to do anything, whether you want to tone up, lose weight, learn how to do your makeup, your skincare, your beard, all the information is there. That's why everybody look the same on Instagram, because everybody know where to go to get the info to look however they want to look.
That's true.
It's all the information is there. If your hair and skin and nails or whatever, anything like cosmetic, if you ain't got it right, the information is there. The information is 100% there.
That is true.
Random question for you. You kind of already answered, but I want you to come up with something. If you hit the lottery for $300 million, are there any numbers in your phone that you're no longer answering?
No, because I don't talk to nobody anyway. See, I don't, any numbers, because look, I got family who I will never tell I made the money, because they going to tell everybody, they going to tell people who ain't in the family. Like, it's people, I told some close friends, I say, if I ever do an IG post, and it's something out of the ordinary, just know I made it. That's it. I ain't gonna give it no crazy ass caption. If it look outlandish, you be like, damn, cuz made it. Cause this is the thing too with that, right? Cause you already know you win the money, then everybody calling, everybody need their bills paid, everybody want to bring up the shit they did for you 15 years ago. And no. So yeah, I wouldn't get rid of those numbers, because ain't really nobody that...
I wouldn't delete any, but there's a few that I might stop answering. Definitely no family. Definitely no family.
Because really, my circle is so small.
I feel that.
It's not really anybody that would be X'd out, because I'm the type the people that's in my circle, I would probably share the wealth off rip without even telling them. I'd be like, yo, here goes something, just because the circle is so tight. So yeah, there's nobody that I would delete. It's just some people I just know. Ain't nobody finna, because as soon as I got certain people, you tell them, everybody gonna know.
I'm trying to think. I think the only answer I could come up with is and I kind of spoke to it earlier, not basketball people, not basketball parents. I'm not talking about y'all. But any of my clients outside of basketball that like to hit me up last minute, I would stop answering those calls. I would still work, because I love my job. I would still podcast. I would still be a photographer. I would have more money to invest, and so everything will look, all the production or everything is going to go up. But my clients that like to hit me last minute, I would stop taking all of their calls for sure.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think there's really anybody else, because like you said, my circle is pretty small too. Like I know a lot of people, especially now. It's gotten kind of crazy in the last couple of years, honestly. So I know a lot of people now, but those people don't hit my phone regularly. You know what I mean?
See the way I move, I don't.
There are a couple numbers in my phone that they don't hit me up regularly, but they have hit me up from time to time when they needed something or just to inquire about something. And I'm thinking of like 3 or 4 names right now, and I won't say them, but those people that like kind of only hit me when they need me, be like they want me to lend my platform to them to, help promote whatever they're doing, but they never support what I'm doing. I used to be like, bro, I don't care. Like, we're not friends. You don't support me. Like, whatever. My platform is here for the city. You from the city. Like, come on. I will stop. I should probably stop doing it now. It shouldn't take no 300 million for me to stop. But yeah, I would stop answering those calls too. Yeah.
I don't really have.
Well, cause like for me, like I know. I'm gonna say I won't say no names, but they gonna see this and know who they are. Like when I first started broadcasting, I would hear the little things like, oh man, Flix ain't doing nothing with that little podcast, or oh, he think he doing something with that, or like, man, look at the views on that, or like, look what he doing, like, man, he need a better camera, da 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 da. And then you look up a couple years later, and I done had some dope people on my show, and I done some dope interviews, and I done been to some dope places and done some dope things, and those same people that I was hearing what you was saying, them same people like, hey Flix, when can I be on the show? And I just had to sit back and be like, what happened to it be like I ain't doing nothing with that little show and all this, that, like, so yeah, like though, like, and like I said before, it was like, man, I don't care. You're not my friend. You didn't take no money out of my pocket. You didn't hurt me. You didn't hurt nobody I love. Like, it ain't that deep. Yeah, come on, come be on the show. I don't care. Come on. But actually, no, I don't take no 300 million. I'm not dealing with them people no more. One of them for sure. Like, I probably won't even shake his hand when I see him.
Yeah, I don't have nobody calling me. I'm so how do I say it? I don't want to say I move very low key, but I think I move in a way that with 300 million, you really couldn't tell. Mm-hmm. Unless I told you was in that circle, you wouldn't know. Cause the way I move, but like I said, I don't have them people. No.
Yeah, I mean, of course, like with that much money, like my vehicle and my home would look different. But I was about to say, like, just like when people see me, the only thing that would be different is like the fabric of my clothes would be a little bit more expensive, slightly, because I feel like I guess I've been talking about my clothes all day. Let me stop. But like that, it wouldn't change me or the way I move or the way I interact. And honestly, it wouldn't even change the places that I go, because I don't like go to like no crazy like mad like hood spots where I gotta like worry about like who in there. Like I don't go to places like that. So
I'm going to all the country clubs. We're going to all of them.
Not me. I'm sticking to what I know.
I'm going to all the. I got a set of golf clubs in the truck. We gonna go to all the country clubs. I'm gonna be upper crust. Like T.I. say, I'm gonna be upper crust. Swell.
You are country as hell. You know what? I wanted to do the one that trend, that baby mama trend I saw on TikTok, but I don't even want to give no energy to that, man. I think we did it, bro. Came in here and banged out two solid ones.
I think it was cool. It's always, like I said, that last lift, the picking up the pimp, it's still doing numbers.
Because of that, and you said it in the comments, we gotta have a story time with Redd segment.
It's always a story time.
We gotta do that.
Okay, we go.
And then let's see if we can start that next week.
But let's do that, because I gotta think. I got a lot of stories.
We can start that next week, and then I gotta I thought I had a Flix hat on. I don't. Y'all see on all my hats and all the stuff I put out, I got "Don't Miss" on there. Slogan I came up for myself just to keep me on point in what I need to be doing. But to that point, I want to do a Flix Don't Miss segment. Like where I highlight something dope. I did a version of that before, but I just want to call it this now and kind of expand what I was doing. So it's like, well, I don't miss whatever's dope in the city. Flix don't miss it. So whether it's a rapper, an artist, if you make tufted rugs, if you're a model and you're doing something dope in the city, I don't want to miss it. I want to see it and I want to shed light on it. So that's what that segment's going to be about.
That's dope, because there's a lot of dope people in the city.
100%. I think we did it, bro. That was a solid one.
Yeah.
I think it was a solid one, man. Y'all good? Yeah. Like they say in church, all hearts and minds clear?
Yeah. We cool.
You never heard that in church?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. They say all hearts, and before everybody leave, all hearts and minds clear. You ever heard that before in church? Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, when you go to black church, you don't hear nothing after 11 o'clock, because you be dizzy, you be ready to eat, and you be sitting there hungry. You don't care. It's a fire in the back. You dizzy, like, I just want to eat. Like, you be in there. It be, get there at 9, you be there at 2 o'clock, you starve, your stomach touching your back.
I love going to church. I love going to church. Cut it
I
out.
like them too, but I like the churches. All I need is an hour.
He said, I like getting home to see the game too.
I don't need a whole work day. At that point, you got to pay me.
I feel it.
Get a W-2. Hey, look, you go to church, I love y'all, but I'm just saying, some of y'all, we ain't got to be there all day.
I heard that. And on that note, we ain't gonna be here all day. We gonna get on out of here, man. Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 99. We went away from the big one, baby. I'm Michael Flix.
And I'm Redd the Exec. Or just Redd.
We out of here, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Till next time. Take care.
Yep.
Oh, before we get out of here. This dropping before then? Yes. The 100th episode party. Friday, 8 o'clock. If you need the info, I ain't gonna put the address and all the info in this video. But if you pulling up, you need the info, hit me. You know how to get in touch with me. Episode 99, man. We out.
Yep.